I came to talk. I've been thinking lately about you and me, about what's going to happen to us. In the end, we're going to kill each other, aren't we? Perhaps you'll kill me first, perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner, perhaps later. I just wanted to know that I'd made a genuine attempt to talk things over and avert that outcome. Just once. Are you listening to me? It's life and death that I'm discussing here. Maybe my death. Maybe yours. I don't fully understand why ours should be such a fatal relationship. But I don't want your murder on my hands.
Hey! Hey, wait a minute! Don't touch me! I've got rights! You're not allowed to! Touch me.
Where is he?
Oh, God, no!
Do you realize? Do you realize what you've set free? Where is he?
Get him off of me!
Dear God, he's gone berserk. Open that door, man. Okay, that's enough. You know the laws regarding mistreatment of inmates as well as I do. If you harm one hair on his head...
Commissioner, if you're concerned about it, it's yours. Take care of it. Now, you whimpering little smear of slime. I'm going to ask you politely just one more time. Where is he?
Ah, there you are. Have you had a chance to inspect the property and decide if it's what you were looking for?
Well, it's garish ugly, and the derelicts have used it for a toilet. The rides are dilapidated to the point of being lethal, and could easily maim or kill innocent little children.
Oh, so you don't like it?
Don't like it. I'm crazy for it.
You really want to buy it? And the price, I mentioned it isn't too steep?
Too steep? My dear sir, as I look at it, I'm making a killing. And anyway, money isn't really a problem. Not these days.
Well, how did it go? Did they like your act?
Well, they said they might call me. I don't know, I got nervous and messed up the punchline.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
I didn't mean anything.
Yes, you did. The way you said it. Oh, like that.
Jesus, all I said was...
You said oh. As in oh, you didn't get a job. As in oh, how are we gonna feed the baby? You think I'm not worried about that? You think I don't care. That's all it is, a big joke or something. Jeez, I have to go. I have to go and stand up there, and no one laughs. And you think I...
Oh, baby.
You know, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you. You're suffering enough being married to a loser.
Honey, that's not...
It's true. I can't support you. Oh, Jeannie, what are we going to do?
It'll be okay. Junior won't be here for another 3 months, and I think Mrs. Burkus will let the rent go a little longer. She feels sorry for me.
She hates me. She comes out into the hallway to scowl at me every time I go upstairs. This house stinks of cat litter and old people. I've got to get you out of here before the baby comes. I just want enough money to get set up in a decent neighborhood. There are girls on the street who earn that in a weekend, and they don't have to tell a single joke.
Honey, don't worry. Not about any of it. I still love you, you know. Job or no job, you're good in the sack.
You know, I'm positive you won't regret this purchase. The place isn't that depleted. Some of these rides are still pretty sturdy. Really, this could be one hell of a carnival.
Oh, you're so right. Thanks to your smooth salesmanship and your silver tongue, you've completely sold me on the place. Let's shake on it.
Well, sure. It's my privilege.
Indeed it is. Naturally, I won't be paying you anything. My colleagues persuaded your partner to sign the necessary documents just over an hour ago. The property's mine already. You're happy with that, I take it? I can see that you are. I'm so glad. You know, when you see the improvements I have planned for this place, I guarantee you'll be absolutely speechless. And incidentally, that's a lifetime guarantee. Well, I must dash. There's equipment to hire, plus workers who will suit the general tone of the establishment. And then, of course, I've yet to secure my main attraction. Do feel free to stick around.
Your refreshment, sir. Master Bruce, is there anything further I can assist with, or will that be all?
No, that's all. I've been trying to figure out what he intends to do. It's almost impossible. I don't know him, Alfred. All these years and I don't know who he is any more than he knows who I am. How can two people hate each other so much without knowing each other?
I hate this. Whenever we jail him, I think, please God, keep him in there. Then he escapes, and we all sit around, hoping he won't do anything too awful this time. I hate it.
Dad, just once, could you leave your work at the office and relax? I made you cocoa.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'll drink it when I've pasted this latest clipping in.
You know, I found that Catwoman scrapbook you said was missing. It was behind the wardrobe. Someday you ought to let me work out a proper filing system like we used at the library. Ugh, look, you used too much paste. It's all squidging under the edges of the clipping. You're gonna get it on your pants.
Barbara, you're fussier than your mother was. Was that the door?
Yeah, it'll be Colleen from across the street. Tonight's her yoga class. Come on, Dad. Company. Put your scrapbooks away.
Look at this one. First time they met. Now, what year was that?
Well, I remember you describing the white face and green hair to me when I was a kid. Scared the hell out of me.
I thought you'd be interested.
Yeah, well, I had some interesting nightmares.
Barb?
Oh, please don't worry. It's a psychological complaint, common amongst ex-librarians. You see, she thinks she's a coffee table edition. Mind you, I can't say much for the volume's condition. I mean, there's a hole in the jacket, and the spine appears to be damaged.
You scum. My daughter. Ow. Ugh.
Frankly, she won't be walking off the shelves in that state of repair. In fact, the idea of her walking anywhere seems increasingly remote. But then, that's always the problem with softbacks. God, these literary discussions are so dry. When you've finished with the old boy, you know where to take him. And please do be careful. After all, he's topping the bill. You know, it's such a shame you'll miss your father's debut, Miss Gordon. Sadly, our venue wasn't built with the disabled in mind. But don't worry. I'll take some snapshots to remind him of you.
Why are you doing this?
To prove a point. Here's to crime.
You see, I have to prove myself as a husband and as a father. I mean, well, I wouldn't be doing this sort of thing if it wasn't something important. It's like, I began as a lab assistant, right? It was a good job, real good job. So what I did, I quit to become a comedian. I was so sure, I had talent. But, well, look at me. I guess my talents didn't lie in that direction. So, you see, like, if I do just one big crime...
Hey, jeez, man. Be cool.
I'm sorry. I don't usually drink lunchtimes. It's just that if you're sure we can get away with this thing and that nobody will know I was involved...
Don't worry, friend. We'll take care of you. We need your help getting through the chemical plant where you used to work to the plant car company next door. We really appreciate your expertise.
So, like, to absolutely guarantee that nobody connects you with the robbery, you'll be wearing this.
Wearing? But there are no eye slits. I wouldn't be able to see.
There's these. Lenses are red. Two-way mirror glass into it. Pretty smart stuff, right?
I don't know. That mask, isn't it the one that the Red Hood guy wears who raided that ice company last month?
Smarten up. There ain't no Red Hood. There's just a bunch of guys in a mask.
Right. It don't matter who's under the hood. We just sort of let the most valued member of the mob wear it for, additional anonymity.
Sure. The most valued member. That's you, man.
Look, really, I don't know. That chemical plant is so grim and ugly. That's partly why I quit.
But you said there's minimal security, man.
Listen, do you want to raise your kid in poverty?
No, of course not. You're right. I mean, it's just this once, then I can switch neighborhoods and start a proper life.
That's the attitude. So, next Friday night at 11.
Sure, why not? Friday it is. And then starting from Saturday morning, I'll be rich. I can't imagine it. My life is going to be completely changed. Nothing's going to be the same. Not ever again.
The bullet went through her spine. I'm afraid her legs are completely useless. Putting it bluntly, she may well be in a chair for the remainder of her life.
Some woman in the same yoga class as Miss Gordon found her, named Colleen Reese. She found the victim in a state of undress, but otherwise the place was empty. The commissioner was...
Undress?
They didn't tell you? He'd removed her clothing after shooting her. We found a lens cap on the floor that didn't fit any camera in the place. We believe that, that he took some pictures of her. Jeez, look, really, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. It's pretty sick, ain't it?
Yes. Pretty sick. Please leave us alone for a moment. Barbara, can you hear me? It's me. It's Bruce.
Bruce? Bruce, it was him. Dad, oh God, I remember. Oh, Bruce, what he did.
But Barbara, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. He's taking it to the limit this time. You didn't see. You didn't see his eyes. He said he wanted to prove a point. Said Dad was top of the bill. What's he doing to him, Bruce? What's he doing to my father?
What is this? What are you doing? You can't do that. Stop! Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this. I won't. Please. What is this? What are you... Where are you taking me? Oh God, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming this? What happened? I was sitting in my... What? Somebody, please, tell me what I'm doing here.
Doing? You're doing what any sane man in your appalling circumstances would do. You're going mad.
You... Oh no. I remember.
Remember? Oh, I wouldn't do that. Remembering's dangerous. I find the past such a worrying, anxious place. The past tense, I suppose you'd call it. Memory so treacherous. One moment you're lost in a carnival of delights, with poignant childhood aromas, the flashing neon of puberty, or that sentimental candy floss. The next, it leads you somewhere you don't want to go, somewhere dark and cold, filled with the damp, ambiguous shapes of things you'd hoped were forgotten. Memories can be vile, repulsive little brutes. Like children, I suppose.
Barbara. Oh no. Oh no.
But can we live without them? Memories are what our reason is based upon. If we can't face them, we deny reason itself. Although, why not? We aren't contractually tied down to rationality. There is no sanity clause. So when you find yourself locked onto an unpleasant train of thought, heading for the places in your past where the screaming is unbearable, remember there's always madness. Madness is the emergency exit. You can just step outside and close the door on all those dreadful things that happened. You can lock them away forever.
So, everything settled for tonight? You're still going through with it?
Well, of course. I'd be crazy to back out now. I mean, the worst part, lying to Jeannie, that's over. She thinks I have a club engagement tonight.
No reason why she shouldn't keep right on thinking that.
Right, man. No reason at all.
Listen, tonight wear a suit and bow tie. It's kind of trademark for this Red Hood business.
Of course, that's what Jeannie will expect me to wear. For the nightclub, it's perfect.
Excuse me, sir. We're police officers. Could we speak to you outside for a moment?
Me? But why? I haven't... I mean,
It'll only take a moment, sir.
Listen, what's the problem here?
Sir, I'm sorry, but your wife had an accident this morning, apparently testing a baby bottle heater. There was an electrical short and, well, she died, sir. I'm sorry.
What?
Listen, I hate to break it to you like this. It was a 1,000,000-to-1 accident. They have the full details waiting for you at the hospital. There's no hurry.
If I was you, I'd have another drink.
My wife. My wife, she's dead. My wife. My wife.
Gee, that's terrible. We're really sorry.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. You probably want to be left alone right now, huh? We'll see you here tonight, okay?
Tonight? But I can't do anything tonight. There's no reason anymore. Ginny's dead. You don't understand.
No. I'm sorry about your wife. But it's you who don't understand. What's happening tonight is no little thing. Nobody backing out now remains healthy. No exceptions.
But...
No buts, man. Tomorrow you bury your old lady in luxury. Tonight, you're with us. Get the picture?
Yeah, I get the picture.
Heads up, Commissioner. No fair hiding your eyes on the ghost train, you old freak. Oh, I know. You're confused. You're frightened. You're in a hell of a situation. But you know, no life's a bowl of cherries, and this is the bit. Always remember this. Sam! When the world is full of care and every headline screams despair, when all is rape, starvation, war, and life is vile, then there's a certain thing I'll do which I shall pass along to you that's always guaranteed to make me smile. I go loony as a light bulb battered bug, simply loony, sometimes rolling to the road. Mr. Life is swell in a padded cell, it'll chase those blues away. You can trade your gloom for a rubber room and injections twice a day. Just go loony like an acid casualty, or a moody, or a preacher on TV. When the human race wears an anxious face, when the bomb hangs overhead, when your kid turns blue, it won't worry you. You can smile and nod instead. When you're loony, then you just don't have a thing. Man so beauty and the universe so big. If you're hurt inside, get certified. And if life should treat you bad, don't even get mad. Here they are now! My goodness, that's some ghost train. When they went in, the chap in the middle didn't look a day over 17, and his three little pals were professional basketball stars. Look at him now! Poor fellow. That's what a dose of reality does for you. Never touch the stuff my son brings us here. Find it gets in the way of the winters. Why, hello, Commissioner. Commissioner? Hello! God, how boring. The man's a complete turnip. Now take him away and put him in his cage. Now take it a little lively, else is a chance to think the situation over. To reflect upon life and all its random injustice.
Hey, come on, quit daydreaming. Are we doing this thing or ain't we?
Yeah, of course. I was just remembering. I used to walk along here on the way to work each morning.
Yeah. Now, put this sucker on, man, and shut up.
Wait, right now? I mean, are you sure it's okay? Will I be able to breathe?
Hey, everything's Jeez. You know, you got a funny shaped head there. You still see okay, man?
Whoa. Yeah, I guess, except everything's red. It's kind of stuffy, too. It smells funny. Does my voice sound echoey to you?
You sound great. Now, how's about guiding us to this stinking factory to the joint next door?
Sure thing. You know, this kind of feels weird. Like a dream. I keep remembering Jeannie.
Watch out, man. Steps.
Okay, we go through here, past the filter tanks, and then Monarch playing cards is just beyond the partition. You know, this place looks even worse in red. It looks like...
Hey, you! Freeze! Come on, get him up!
You asshole! You said there was no security.
They must have altered things since I left.
Altered things? I'm gonna open your stupid horse face, man.
Ah! That's noise! It's so loud in here.
For God's sakes, run! This is all screwed up.
Murph, you better get some men over to the rear base. We got the Red Hood mob in here.
Oh Jesus, which way is it? How do we get out?
I don't know, this mass. I can't see where I'm going.
I'm gonna kill you, you useless son of a bitch.
Oh crap, you guys. You guys don't want me. You want him.
Watch out, he's pulling a gun.
Ah! Oh no!
The ringleader's taking off, across the catwalk.
He's still in range.
No. No more shooting. I'm here now. I'll take care of it my way.
Geez, that human bad guy in all the papers lately.
So, Red Hood, we meet again.
No, this isn't happening. Oh heavens, oh what are you? Don't come any closer, or I'll jump. I'm stinging. Itching. My face. My hands. Something in the water. Oh gosh, it burns. Get the stupid hood off. Get it off so I can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've read about it in the newspapers. Now shudder as you observe before your very eyes that most rare and tragic of nature's mistakes. I give you the average man. Physically unremarkable, it has instead a deformed set of values. Notice the hideously bloated sense of humanity's importance, the club-footed social conscience, and the withered optimism. It's certainly not for the squeamish, is it? Most repulsive it all are its frail and useless notions of order and sanity. If too much weight is placed down upon them, they snap! How does it live, I hear you ask? How does this poor, pathetic specimen survive in today's harsh and irrational world? The sad answer is not very well. Faced with the inescapable fact that human existence is mad, random, and pointless, 1 in 8 of them crack up and go stark slavering buggo! Who can blame them in a world as psychotic as this?
I've been thinking lately about you, about me, about what's going to happen to us in the end. We're going to kill each other, aren't we? Perhaps you'll kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner, perhaps later. Jim! Jim, are you still okay?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's okay. Let it come.
He shot Barbara. He showed me photographs. He tried to drive me mad.
Listen, the police are following right behind me. I'll stay here with you until they arrive.
No. No, I'm okay. You have to go after him. I want him brought in. I want him brought in by the book.
I'll do my best.
By the book, you hear? We have to show him. We have to show him that our way works.
So, I see you've received the free ticket I sent you. I'm glad. I did so want you to be here. You see, it doesn't matter if you catch me and send me back to the asylum. Gordon's been driven mad. I've proved my point. I've demonstrated there's no difference between me and everyone else. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day. You had a bad day once, am I right? I know I am. I can tell. You had a bad day, and everything changed. Why else would you dress up like a flying rat? You had a bad day, and it drove you as crazy as everybody else. Only you won't admit it. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense. That there's some point to all this struggling. God, you make me want to puke. I mean, what is it with you? What made you what you are? Girlfriend killed by the mob, maybe? Brother carved up by some mugger? Something like that, I bet. Something like that. Something like that happened to me, you know. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. But my point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. I admit it, why can't you? I mean, you're not unintelligent. You must see the reality of the situation. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Do you know what triggered the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed its war debt creditors. Telegraph poles. It's all a joke! Everything anybody ever valued or struggled for, it's all a monstrous, demented gag. So why can't you see the funny side, Why aren't you laughing?
Because I've heard it before, and it wasn't funny the first time. Incidentally, I spoke to Commissioner Gordon before I came in here. He's fine. Despite all your sick, vicious little games, he's as sane as he ever was. So maybe ordinary people don't always crack. Maybe there isn't any need to crawl under a rock with all the other slimy things when trouble hits. Maybe it was just you all the time.
No!
Don't!
Huh? God damn it! It's empty! Well, what are you waiting for? I shot a defenseless girl. I terrorized an old man. Why don't you kick the hell out of me and get standing ovation from the public gallery?
Because I'm doing this one by the book. And because I don't want to. Do you understand? I don't want to hurt you. I don't want either of us to end up killing the other. But we're both running out of alternatives. And we both know it. Maybe it all hinges on tonight. Maybe this is our last chance to sort this bloody mess out. But if you don't take it, then we're locked onto a suicide course, both of us. To the death. It doesn't have to end like that. It doesn't have to end like that. I don't know what it was that bent your life out of shape, but who knows? Maybe I've been there too. Maybe I can help. We could work together. I could rehabilitate you. You needn't be out there on the edge anymore. You needn't be alone. We don't have to kill each other. What do you say?
No. I'm sorry, but no. It's too late for that. Oh, too late. You know, it's funny. This situation. Oh, it reminds me of a joke. See, there were these two guys in a lunatic asylum. And one night they decided they don't like living in an asylum anymore. They decide they're going to escape. So, they get up onto the roof. And there, just across this narrow gap, they see the rooftops of town stretching away in the moonlight. Stretching away to freedom. Now the first guy, he jumps right across with no problem. But his friend daren't make the leap. You see, he's afraid of falling. So then the first guy has an idea. He says, "Hey, I have my flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap between the buildings. You can walk along the beam and join me." But the second guy just shakes his head. He says, "What do you think I am? Crazy? You turn it off when I'm halfway across!" Oh, do excuse me.
Ha